Hi, I'm Molly and welcome to Dirty Moms Yoga. You will notice it is Halloween time. It's our favorite time of year. I'm still trying to find a name for Le Skeleton back there. So if you have one, just maybe leave a comment below because he's going to need a name or she's going to need a name. Otherwise, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Grab a friend, find your buddy, get a couple blocks and a strap, find a nice comfortable space, and let's begin. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so we're going to start a little different today. We're going to actually start on our backs. If you would like, you can roll up a towel or blanket, put it underneath your knees. That'll bring your back into a nice natural curvature. So lay on back, find what's comfortable for you. Allow your legs just to fall open. Everything just relaxes and melts down. You could take your left hand and place it over your heart and your right hand over your navel center or your belly button, your bee-boo. Take a big deep breath in and exhale. Bring your focus, bring your awareness to yourself internally. And just take a moment and feel the rise and fall of your hands. With each inhale, they rise high. And each exhale, they fall down. With a little imagery, we're going to build a fire right in those abdominals, right in that navel center. Every inhale, you're building that fire. With every exhale, building it bigger, blowing oxygen on those flames to the point where the smoke starts filling up. Imagine that smoke as energy. And that energy is flowing down your legs, out the soles of your feet. Imagine that energy, that smoke, rising up through the spine, into the shoulders, down your arms, and out your fingertips. Take another big deep breath in. Exhale and get that fire even bigger. Imagine now that smoke, that energy coming out through your spine, up into your head and out your crown chakra. I want you to continue feeling this energy throughout class today. Two-way energy out the soles of your feet, grounding you down into Mother Earth, and out the crown of your head, reaching up high to the skies above. Take a few more inhales and exhales, picturing that energy filling your body. Slowly reach your hands up overhead and point those toes down long, activating the muscles, waking them up. Slowly walk your heels towards your pelvis and hug those knees into your chest. You can rock back and forth, feeling a nice gentle massage on your low spine into the sacral. You can roll those knees around one at a time, doubles. Just really start to loosening up those hip joints. Do what feels best for you. Just take a moment and play, rolling around those hips, rocking back and forth. Maybe hug your knees all the way and give yourself a little self-love, bringing up your chin to your knees. From here, hug the right leg into your chest and allow the left leg to fall long. If you have a strap nearby, I would recommend grabbing that. Activate those legs by flexing the feet back, including that left leg as well. Really hug that right knee into your chest. From here, you can take your strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a towel at home or maybe The strap from a robe would also work. Place it around the ball mount of your foot and kick that foot up towards the ceiling. Grabbing the strap tails as high or as close to your foot as you can, and then just pulling them down, feeling the length behind the leg. If keeping it straight is too uncomfortable, you're feeling pull behind your knee, feel free to bend it. You can also do this low as well. It does not need to have your foot up towards the ceiling. Do what feels comfortable for you. But pull those tails, really flexing those toes back towards the nose. Open up your chest by pressing the shoulder blades into the floor. Take a moment, check back in with your fire. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and draw that navel in and up. Take both tails of your strap, place it over into the left hand, and slowly allow the leg to fall over towards that left, just as far as is comfortable for you, continuing to flex both feet. Feeling a nice stretch on the right IT band. You can open up the right arm towards the side, giving yourself a nice little chest stretch at the same time. This one can be pretty intense for some people, so take a deep breath in. Really deep breaths into those areas that are tight. Inhale the leg back up to center. Switch those tails over to the right hand. Allow your leg to fall along over to the right side. You can take your left hand and place it on the left hip, just to remind yourself to keep the left hip down and planted into the earth. Continue drawing that navel in and up, pressing the shoulder blades into the earth. Feel a nice stretch in your adductors. Again, in any position, if this is uncomfortable behind your knee, feel free to bend your knee. Take one more deep breath in and exhale. Inhale the leg back to center. Undo that strap and allow the leg to fall along down in front of you and just shake it out. See if you feel the difference between the right side and the left side. Activate that right leg and draw the left leg into your chest. Hug that knee in. Flex those toes. Continuing to draw our navel in and up, we're going to take our strap, place it around the ball mount of the left foot and kick that foot up towards the ceiling, taking into consideration how it feels behind your knee. Flex those left toes back towards your nose and grab those tails high close to your foot. Will be easier than if you're grabbing them low. So you'll feel better benefit if you're grabbing up high towards that foot. Allow your shoulders to melt into the earth. Check in with that right leg. Make sure it's activated. Take both straps, place them into your right hand. Allow it to fall over towards your right. Go only as far as is comfortable. Ooh, this side's a lot tighter. Flex those toes back and feel a nice stretch on the the left IT band. I'm really tight in my calves today. I just went on a nice, lovely hike with some of my yoga gals that I went to class with. So I'm feeling it in my calves today. Take another big deep breath in. And exhale, breathe into those tight areas. Inhale the leg back to center. Switch those tails over to the left side and allow the leg to fall over to the left. Taking my right hand, I'm placing it on top of my right hip just to remind myself to keep that right hip down. If I don't want it to come up, you'll lose that nice stretch in that left adductor. So really planting that hip into the earth will give you a nice, comfortable stretch. One more deep breath in and exhale. Engage that core and draw that leg back to center. Undo that strap, throw it over to the side and allow the leg to fall along. Go ahead and shake those legs out. Hug those knees into your chest and rolling over to one side into a little fetal position just for a moment to push yourself up and find yourself in a nice tabletop position onto your mat. Hands are right underneath the shoulders, knees are right underneath your hips. From here, take an inhale, drop that core to the floor, lift up that sacrum to the sky, draw those shoulder blades away from your ear, opening up the chest, and look on up for cow. Exhale and reverse that. Really push the navel to the ceiling. Press into those hands, creating space between your shoulder blades. Go back and forth on your own time, inhaling, looking up, and exhaling, coming in for cat, feeling the space between your shoulder blades. Take your own timing here, whatever feels good. If one position feels really nice, hang out in there. Finish that round. If you did one, make sure you do the other and find yourself in a nice tabletop position. Kick the right leg back, tuck those toes under, plant it on the floor, lift that left arm up, rotate that thumb towards the ceiling, and draw that navel in and up. If this is comfortable, stay here. If you'd like a little bit more of a core challenge, lift up that back leg, really continue to draw that navel in and up. Lift up high, take a deep breath in. Exhale, either stay there or you can kiss that elbow to the knee, little bird dog. Inhale and then reach out wide. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach it wide. One more time. Inhale or exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach it wide. Exhale and just plant everything back down. Other side, kick that left leg back behind you. Tuck those toes under, put the foot on the ground. Right arm comes up, rotate the thumb to the ceiling. Draw that navel in and up. If this feels comfortable, stay here, or you can lift that back leg. Draw that navel in and up. If you're ready, go lift a little higher. Inhale, exhale, and kiss that elbow to your knee. Inhale, reach wide. Exhale, kiss that elbow to your knee. One more time. Inhale, reach wide. Exhale, kiss that elbow. And then just place it right back on down. Tuck those toes under. Hover those knees. Check in with your hands. Nice jazz hands. Fingers are spread wide. Really pressing firmly into the first finger and to the thumb. And rotating those elbows down so those biceps are pointing forwards. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift that sacrum up. Push into those hands for a downward facing dog. Drop one heel down at a time. Taking a nice little walk, stretching out those calves. Ooh, that feels good for me today. How are you guys all doing at home? Hopefully taking care of yourselves and having fun as well. Find yourself back in a neutral position in downward facing dog. Inhale, come up high on those toes. Look between those hands and step your feet to your hands for a forward fold. I like to keep my feet hip width distance apart to keep the low spine open. Allow the head to fall long. Drop down into those knees, lower the pelvis, and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Shrug those shoulders up, rotate them back and down. Open up the palms to the front of your mat. Tadasana, ta-da! Man, I'm in a funky, funny, silly mood today. Inhale those arms, upward salute. Exhale and forward fold. Allow the head to hang long. I have the blocks nearby, so if you're not able to reach down, if you're tighter in your hamstrings, place those hands on your blocks and still allow your head to fall long. From here, find your flat back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and find that two-way energy coming out the crown of your head and out the base of your sacrum, kissing those shoulder blades together. Draw that navel in and up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, bend your knees, and step the right foot back and then the left foot back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop those knees down, hug those elbows in, and slowly lower yourself down to your mat. Untuck your toes. Draw the shoulder blades away from your ears and push up into a little baby cobra. Cobra position. Pubic bone is against your mat. Hug those elbows in. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come on down. Tuck those toes. Push through a tabletop position and find yourself in downward facing dog. A little sun A salute. Inhale, exhale, drop those heels down. Inhale, come up high on those toes. Look between your hands and step your feet to your hands, forward fold. Inhale, come half up. So really squeeze those shoulder blades together, opening up the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Do all that again. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Press into your blocks or into your shins. Define that flat back. Really reach between the crown of your head and your sacrum. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, bend your knees, step the left foot back, and then the right foot. Find yourself in a nice high plank. Really tuck those elbows down. Drop those knees and slowly lower yourself to your mat. The elbows should be kissing the sides of your body. Untuck those toes. Draw your shoulder blades away from your ears and push up into a nice cobra position. Deep breath in. Exhale, calm on down. Tuck those toes and push through a tabletop position to downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale, firmly press into those hands equally on that thumb and the first finger. That'll help with wrist issues. If you feel that you are curving in your spine in your down dogs, place those blocks under your hands. That'll help you to lift that sacrum a little bit higher and allow you to straighten that back out to find that length. Feel free to also bend those knees nice and deep. Taking one more deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, come high up on those toes. Look between your hands and step your feet to your hands for a forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. How are you guys doing? Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step the right foot back and then the left foot. Drop those knees down, hug those elbows in, and slowly lower yourself down to your mat. Untuck your toes, roll those shoulders away from your ears, and push up into cobra. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together, open up the chest. Exhale, come on down. Tuck those toes, push through a tabletop position into downward facing dog. Inhale that right leg high, keeping those toes pointing down towards the floor. Exhale, draw that knee to your nose, finding a nice curvature in your spine, and step the foot between your hands. From here, really draw the right hip bone back, left hip bone forward. We're going to stay in this nice low runner's position. Feel free to shorten your stance if you need to, but make sure your knee does not go over your toes. From here, we're going to inhale, press into that right foot, finding a nice straight knee in the right leg, and exhale and come into your bend. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. Let's go one more time. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. Plant those hands. Step the right foot back into your plank pose. From here, you can either go through your vinyasa if you'd like, or just simply press into downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, draw that knee to your nose, finding a nice curvature in your back like that cat we did in the beginning, and step that foot between your hands. Draw the left hip bone back, right hip bone forward. Inhale, push into that left foot to straighten the knee. Exhale and bend. Again, making sure that knee does not go over your toes. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Let's do one more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Plant those hands. Step that left foot back. Push yourself either into downward facing dog or flow through your vinyasa, whatever you're feeling comfortable with today. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and really feel the length out of the spine, out of the sacrum, allowing the head to relax down in down dog. Inhale, come high on those toes. Look between your hands and walk your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Hands to heart center in your exhale. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step the left foot back this time, and now your right foot. Drop those knees down, hug those elbows in, and slowly lower yourself down to your mat. Untuck your toes and find your little baby cobra. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, calm on down. Tuck those toes, push yourself through into downward facing dog. Inhaling the left leg high this time. Exhale, draw that knee in, really feeling the push into your hands, creating space to step the foot between your hands. Inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale and bend. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. One more time. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. Plant those hands. Step that foot back and either go through your vinyasa or push into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and drop those heels down to your mat. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, draw that knee up. Find that space. Step the foot between your hands. Here we go. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. One more time. Inhale and straighten. Exhale and bend. Plant those hands. Step that foot back and either go through vinyasa or push into downward facing dog. Just warming up the joints. We have a progression today. Started with Sun A. Going up into a nice warmer Sun Salute with a little added variation. Anybody guess what we're about to do? How about inhale, come high on your toes, look between your hands and step your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, come half up, find that flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're warming up the body, vinyasa. Finding that flow, linking our breath to our movement. Just checking my mic, making sure it's not falling out. Okay. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. We're getting warm now. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step the right foot back and then the left foot. Flowing through a vinyasa, dropping our knees. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, lowering down. Tuck those toes. Push through tabletop into downward facing dog. Check back in with your fire. Your body may be warm, but are you still finding that energy? Rooting down into your feet. Coming out the crown of your head. Inhale that right leg high. Exhale, draw that knee in and step your foot between your hands. From here, feel free to shorten your stance. Bring that left foot in. Straighten that right leg. Draw the right hip bone back, left hip bone forward. Grab those blocks if you need it. Place the blocks, if you're needing them, closer to where your heel is so you can feel length out of your spine, out of the front body for pyramid pose. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and really feel the length behind the right leg, taking into consideration that feeling that you feel behind that right knee. If it's a little too intense, just find a nice little bend. You can also take another block on top of block or pillows on top of pillows, whatever you need to make it more comfortable for you. But please do not feel that behind your knee. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale and see if you can go a little bit further. One more deep breath in and exhale. From here, bend into that right knee. Slowly walk yourself forward, placing the weight over that right leg and really feel the balance. Test your balance. Take those left toes up and see if that feels good. Feel length out of your spine. Find that flat back. You can either stay here and test your balance, or if you'd like, lift that left leg high behind you and reach those arms out either in front of you for Warrior 3. You can even reach your arms out to the side as well. But no matter the position you're in, really draw that navel in and up and reach far on that left heel behind you. Feel that two-way energy. Deep breath in. And exhale. One more deep breath in. Lift a little higher on that back leg, then into your right leg. Come back down. Allow the left leg to fall down into a runner's position. Move those props. Plant those hands and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg high. Exhale, draw that knee in. Step the foot between your hands. Use those blocks if you need to. Place them behind your heel. Shorten your stance. Press firmly into that left foot to straighten the left knee for pyramid pose. Really draw the left hip bone back, right hip bone forward. Feel the length out of the front body. Draw that navel in and up. Check in with that left knee and draw those shoulders away from your ears. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale and go a little bit deeper. Bend into that front knee, that left knee, and slowly walk yourself forward, placing all the weight over the left leg. Test your balance here. So you can either stay here with a little kickstand, you can keep your blocks here and find that length out of the front body to keep working towards Warrior 3. Or if you're feeling feisty like I am today, lift that right leg up. Really kick through that heel. Lift up those arms. Whoop, I'm falling. Here we go. Keep those hands out in front of you. You can go to airplane hands as well. You can even bring them to prayer position. No matter where you are, really draw that navel in and up to protect your spine. Protect that low back. Really reach out of the crown of your head and really reach out of that right heel. One more deep breath in. Bend into that left knee. Plant that right foot down into high runner's lunge. Plant those hands and step yourself back into downward facing dog. How did you do? Inhale, come high on those toes. Look between your hands and walk your feet to your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands. Step the left foot back and then the right foot. Drop those knees. Hug those elbows in and slowly lower yourself down to your mat. Untuck your toes and push yourself up for a little baby cobra. Exhale down, push through a tabletop position into downward facing dog. Again, feel free to place your hands on top of blocks to help with the curvature in your spine. Bend those knees if that's what you are needing for today. And then really lift that sacrum to the sky. Drop the head down. Inhale that left leg high. Exhale, draw it in and place it between your hands. Shorten your stance and really bring that left hip bone back, right hip bone forward. And straighten the left knee for pyramid pose. If you aren't using the blocks, you can have your hands down below. You can place your hands behind you into a prayer position, but feel the length out of the front body before you're forward folding over that front leg. Open up the chest by squeezing those shoulder blades together. One more deep breath in and exhale. Slowly bend into that left leg. Walk that back foot forward, feeling all the weight in that left leg. Really plant your foot down into the mat, growing roots out of that left leg. Test the balance on the right. If you're feeling lucky, go ahead and reach on up. Really kick that right heel back and reach the crown forward, drawing the navel in and up to protect that low spine. Deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, bend into that left knee. Slowly lower that back leg down. Find yourself in a runner's position. Plant your hands and step back to downward facing dog. Came out of that one quick because my leg was on fire. Holy moly. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step it on through. Shorten that stance. Press into that right leg. Drop that left heel down and really draw the right hip bone back to straighten that right knee. Pyramid pose. Find length in the front body. Deep breath in. Exhale and forward fold over that leg, checking in with that right knee. Inhale. Exhale one more time. Then into that right knee. Slowly make your way for all the weight over that right leg. Test your balance or just stay here and work on strengthening that right leg. If you're feeling lucky, go for it. Warrior 3. Reach those arms out long or out to the side. Really draw that navel in and up and really lengthen out the back of the left heel. Deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath in. Bend into that front knee. Exhale, step that foot back, plant those hands, and push yourself into downward facing dog. From here, go ahead and just allow those knees to come on down. Big toes to touch. Knees are wide and come and let your chest rest for child's pose. From here, reach those palms over towards the right side, keeping the left hip planted firmly in that left heel. Walk your hands over towards the left side and really reach that right arm long, keeping the right hip really planted into the right heel. Feeling a nice side body stretch. Slowly come back up to center and walk your hands in, slowly rolling yourself up. Come to the front of your mat and come to a seated position. Push your pelvis towards your heels and hug those knees into your chest. Coming up into the tippy toes and balancing on your sacrum. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together and press them down your back. Feel length out of your spine and draw that navel in and up. From here, find a nice tabletop position. You can stay here if you want, but if you're feeling like a little challenge, find a nice little tabletop position. You can hold on to those hamstrings, the backs of your thighs. Continue to open up that chest up high to the sky. If you're feeling even better, reach those hands long in front of you. Reach them towards your toes. It's a modified boat pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw that navel in. Deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly allow your legs to come down. And then just walk yourself down to your mat. From here, kick those feet up towards the ceiling. Supine Dandasana. Allow all the blood flow to come back down to the pelvis, down to the heart. Flex those toes back. You can do this against a wall without any effort. Legs up the wall is really great for anybody who's on their legs all day long or have low back problems. This is a great one to do. But just go against a wall. Go ahead and hug those knees into your chest. Allow those feet to come on down and take your right leg, kick it up high, cross it at the ankle over that left leg. Little opening. See if this feels nice and comfortable for you. You might feel a little stretch in your adductors, maybe into the hip a little bit. If you want to increase it, thread those hands through, grab onto that hamstring, and pull that left knee towards your chest. Slowly coming out of that. Undo that right leg, kick that left leg up, kick it over and cross at the ankle, and see how this feels on this side. One side might feel a little tighter than the other, just like it did in the beginning of class. This is feeling good, stay here. Like a little bit more intensity in your stretch. If you're feeling ready for it, reach on through, grab that right hamstring and bring that right knee towards your chest. Both feet are flexed, that protects our knees. I'm still drawing my navel in and up to protect my low spine. Slowly coming out of that. Press into those feet, lift your pelvis up just a little bit and shift your hips over towards the left. Hug those knees into your chest and allow those legs just to fall over towards the left side. Hands can come out into a T position. You can continue the spiral by looking over the right hand. Slowly unwind. Use that core muscles and bring yourself back to center. Plant your feet down. Shift those hips over towards the left side. Hug those knees in and allow them to fall over to the right. Continue your spiral by looking over the left hand. Slowly unwind, draw those knees back to center, plant your feet down, square those hips off and hug those knees to your chest one more time. You can roll them around to give your low back a little stretch if you need to. From here, prepare for Shavasana. You can grab that pillow or a rolled up towel and place it underneath your knees. Or you can cover yourself with a blanket. It's starting to get chilly here over in the Chicagoland area. Otherwise, just find a nice, comfortable supine position or laying down position. Allow the feet to fall out to the sides, palms face up to the ceiling, and just close your eyes. Just take a moment, take a couple deep breaths. Allow everything just to release and relax. Allow your breath to come naturally now. Bring your intention, your focus back to that fire in your belly. And slowly let it burn out. Slowly wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes, roll out the ankles, roll out the wrists. Reach those toes down long and those arms up overhead for a nice stretch. Walk your feet back towards your pelvis. Hug those knees in one last time and allow them to fall to one side or the other into a nice fetal position. With the strength of your top arm, put yourself up half of the way. Bottom arm pushes you up the rest of the way and find yourself in a nice, comfortable seated position. Feeling length out of the spine. Keep those eyes closed. Hands come to heart center with a gentle bow and tuck with that chin. Thank you for joining today. A speedy little vinyasa flow for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Get those juices flowing, opening up spaces in those hamstrings, creating strength in our core as well. Take one more deep breath in and exhale. The light in me honors the light in you because you're freaking amazing. Namaste.